It's like that blood start flowing. You know what I mean? And that energy of love. It's like your cells start dancing and aligning right because they can feel the vibration of love that you're feeding to it just by speaking it aloud. And it travels all the way through you. Your cells start rehealing themselves. Your breathing starts getting a little bit deeper, less shallow. So you got to love you before you can love anybody else, and you can understand how anybody else should love you. You got to love you. And you got to love you unconditionally. You got to eat right, think right, sleep right, drink right, feel right. You got to be right. Listen, what is right? The opposite of wrong. How do you treat people? Let's start there. Do you treat people the way you want to be treated, or do you treat people the way you've been treated? Hmm, good question, Godfather. I never really asked myself that, but I never really thought about it. It is, it is what it is, man. Basically the way they treat me is the way I'm gonna treat them. Why? All you doing is feeding into the madness, the rhetoric. Where's the love? See, I'm here to help. 4 H's. Help. Never hurt, harm, or hinder. Only help. You got to pay attention to them 4 H's every day in your life. How much hurt have you seen? How much hindering have you seen? How much harm did you see or or experience in that day? How much help did you see? How much help did you give? How much help did you receive? Sometimes we think we helping people when we really hindering them. And it can harm them to the point where it can detrimentally hurt them. Or it can hurt them to the point where it can be detrimental and harm them so detrimentally they might not never come back from it. Listen, the golden rule. If everybody lived by the golden rule, treat those like you want to be treated. Treat me like you want to be me to treat you. If you want me to treat you with attitude, give me an attitude. Sooner or later, I'm gonna respond with an attitude. I might not be an attitude giving type of person. But that particular day that you give me attitude, I might already not be vibing on the frequency I supposed to be vibing on. Therefore, my low frequency balance is going to get caught up in another low frequency balance, and it's going to intermingle with that low frequency balance. Hey man, listen, if you're always vibing at a high frequency, can't nothing ever bring you down but you. Well, you just said you might not be vibing. Because only way I could stop vibing at this frequency I'm vibing on if I bring me off of this frequency. You know what? How's it said in the Bible? It's a better chance of a camel passing through an eye of a needle coming up off this frequency. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Or my name ain't Mr. Guarantee. Wait a minute, I thought you was the Godfather. Listen, there's many factions and faces of me. And I've learned how to coexist and dwell with every last one of them to create one true I am. That's how powerful we are. People say, oh, that dude is crazy, man. He talking about he hearing voices, he did this, that, the other, and he get these schizophrenic. Man, listen, there's nothing crazy about God's creations. Nothing. You might as well call me crazy then, because, you know, I hear my ancestors speaking to me all the time. All the time. Intuition is a voice. What is a voice? A voice is nothing but a vibration of sound. But if you listen to that inner voice and you focus with that first eye, that mind's eye, y'all better stop calling it your third eye. That's why it ain't cleared up yet. That's why you can't view nothing through it clearly. You got it way in the back. Behind these two things that are only supposed to project out with that first eye as in focus for you to see. We're going to wake up, and we're going to see who we truly are. And once you wake up and see who you truly are, there's nothing you'll ever miss in life again. Nothing you'll ever strive for or crave for again. Because you're going to figure out you had everything you needed all your life. You came here with it, or you wouldn't have been able to come. You was equipped with every piece of everything you needed to get you through this life. But again, like I said, we have chosen to forget our purpose and why we chose to be here. And what piece of this fractal puzzle we truly are, and where we connect, and with whom we should connect with in order to form that picture of this fractal that we're supposed to form through love. Ooh-wee. Godfather, that was a little bit deep. It ain't that deep. It's just real. It's just real. When we stop looking for some deep stuff, we'll figure out, man, like I said, life is simple. We make it hard, man. Stop trying to dig so deep and go on and dig inside. You ain't got to dig too deep inside. You know what's in there. You know what lies in your heart. And if it ain't right, you need to dig it up, dig it out, pull it out, push it out, and get rid of it. Change it. Alchemize it. All that hurt you felt all your life because of whatever things that done hurt you throughout your life ever since the existence of your life, alchemize it. What do you mean alchemize it? I ain't in all that witchcraft and all that. Listen, man. Alchemy is to turn stone into gold, to turn wood, metals, different things into something worth having. Listen. What good did you learn from the bag you've been through. I've been through some unnecessary things in my life. But I have I have learned over the years to find how it made me better. Nothing never crumbled me. Out of all the things I've been through, nothing never crumbled me. I'm still here in this new age, and into this new age of 54 that I'm going into. Like I said before, I'm not old. I don't know how to get old. I know how to get better. I was old when I was 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a long time ago, so that's an old age. I'm at a new age, and I can only get better. Just like this tree. It's in a new age because it's a new season, so it flourishes with new life. If we understood nature, we'd understand us more, but we got to go inside. If you eat right, stop eating all this meat and all this processed stuff, all this stuff. If you don't grow it yourself or can pull it off somebody's tree, or out of your own garden or somebody's garden. See, we need to get back together with these community gardens. The maids, I give love to the Asian folks and to the Hispanic folks because they know how to get together and pull things together and help each other with things and start from nothing. But until everybody come up, we're going to be right here. If I launch out, I'm still here because I'm still lending my services and my help to my people because they still need help and need me. They help me. Why should I stop now helping them because I came up? Huh? How does that work? It doesn't. That's how this society became a selfish society, and distorted and disrupted and manipulated society. Because we stopped helping each other. Money, do you know how much I'm worth? Do you know how much you're worth? We'll get into that one day. I'm going to tell you how much you're worth, and you're going to stop saying you need money. How dare you go against what God said? Y'all say y'all believe in God, y'all believe in his word, this, that, and the other. Y'all believe in the Bible, this, that, and the other. For those of y'all that say that, some of y'all might not believe in nothing, but you got to believe in you. Let me say this. I heard the young brother say in the letter to God, he said, I don't know, Lord, talk to me. How can I have faith in something I just can't see? He said, that's a good one. But please listen closely. You can't see oxygen, but still believe you can breathe. I mean, the brother was prophetic with that. I mean, it made me think about so many things on so much of my life I take for granted, or used to take for granted. And mainly I took me for granted. I was looking for everything else outside of me when all along everything I needed was inside of me. And it's still thriving and now getting better inside of me because I chose to choose me. Love me. And as much as I love me, I love you. I can't get around it. Don't want to. It's not a need for me to. That's all I want to dwell in is the presence of love. Right? If it's confusion, manipulation, that's why I stay to myself. I don't like to deal with other people's problems because they're not mine. I don't have to deal with them. I have still issues of my own. They're not problems because if there was problems, best believe I have solutions. It's the best way to solve a problem. Get the solution, the answer, the bottom line. What's the bottom line, Godfather? If it don't work for you, it ain't for you. It ain't you. If it's not making you feel love in every way, you're not the piece that fits right there. And that piece doesn't fit in your life. Get rid of it. Find where you fit and find the pieces that fit next to you. Please. That's all I ask. I'll be back. But y'all remember, love is the key, man. Love is the key. Love you first. Hey, man, they say selfish is a bad thing. I say no. You have to be selfish with you and how much you love you. Be you to the fullest degree you could be. Because guess what? I am. Know why? Because nobody else can be me but me. So I got to be the best me I can be for me. So you got to walk like you talk and talk like you walk. Therefore, they will have no misunderstanding about who you are. I guarantee you. Love you.